What's going on, traders? Julian here, jlewistrading.com, and I'm doing a post-market review. I'm going to start with the SPY. Now, this morning when I was doing the pre-market report, I did mention that the SPY was looking a little bit flat, same with its cohorts. The diamonds and the Qs also relatively flat, nothing really moving. But you'll see that this Monday morning pre-market high right through here was set, flagged through, a little bit of weakness, and then kind of transitioned sideways on the day. It didn't do much. It only was up about 70 basis points on the day. But we did talk about Apple and Microsoft, our two top option picks for the day. Both moved and probably added to the market staying net positive. Now, pre-market, I was talking about Apple, and I was talking about the fact that we had this pre-market level, and that there was an ascending triangle that was looking to squeeze. If it did squeeze that 433 level, I was talking about a breakout straight into 439.15. It hit that, but it also kept going, and it saw an intraday high at 446. So this was actually a really big day. You can see that Apple closed up 2.5% or about 11 points on the day. But pre-market, this is what we were talking about. We were talking about Apple being on an absolute tear, and it was putting in new all-time highs. And so today, again, it was just a 10.5 point play on Apple, and we forecasted that this morning. Same with Microsoft. We talked about Microsoft pre-market, and same thing. We had that ascending triangle, pre-market double top high at 211. We were anticipating a squeeze, and then we were looking at our Fibonacci zones as possible levels where price action could move to. Now, the 618 is my favorite level. If it holds the 618, confirms above it, typically goes straight to the 100. Now, this was actually a pretty interesting breakout because it had that pre-morning breakout right at 211, hit the 618 fib pro level, pulled back, confirmed that this was a clean breakout, and then just trended for the entire day past that 100% Fibonacci projection level, only to pull back to find some support at the 50 and then get back up in that top area of the zone. So Apple and Microsoft both talked about pre-market and both hit all of the Fibonacci levels that we discussed, and this again closed up 11 points or about 5.5%. Now, these are two stocks that we're watching in the options universe, and in the low float scanner we got Mara. Mara was my top pick. This is what I actually traded today. We had a pre-market double top high right through here that I was watching. It actually broke out. Got very volatile right out of the gate. Did collapse, but then you can see that right through here, it actually started to base build around the 20-day simple moving average. And as soon as it got over that 320 level, which is where I entered, this thing popped up. I took profits up through here. It pulled back, flagged off the 20-day simple moving average, and then moved higher, double topped. Did the same thing again right through here. And there were beautiful reversals, beautiful 20-day simple moving average bumps, and beautiful STFs all day on Mara. This closed up 72% on the day, and this was the top pick pre-market that I put out for my team and my community, and that was the day. So checked out the markets. They were relatively flat. We were leaning in on potential moves on both Microsoft and Apple, the only two stocks we talked about in the options universe. Both played out to the targets that we forecasted. And then on the low float side of things, Mara was an absolute superstar. And I had to practice some patience on this one because I did miss this opportunity right through here. But that's okay because the real opportunity for me came right through here. So that was it. If you have any questions, Julian at JLewis Trading.